What is inner peace and why we desperately need it? Most people think of inner peace as a rare finding, one that only a certain breed of beings can attain, the ones who drink kombucha, journal their feelings every day, and spend weeks in silent meditation. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Everyone can and should enjoy inner peace. Here's why. What is inner peace? Inner peace is a presence of tranquility and harmony that comes from within. You experience it when you feel like you can truly manage your emotions and stress levels and are less reactive in undesirable situations. During these times, instead of reacting harshly or out of fear, you respond in a balanced way, trusting all will be well. Inner peace is a self-journey towards manifesting your own destiny and loving yourself just as you are, warts and all. You can't rush it. In fact, you'll probably never be able to have perfect peace in every situation. However, you can harness its power by practicing self-awareness and even being a role model for others to follow a peaceful existence. Why do we need inner peace? Some would say we need inner peace on the planet more than ever. When busy or anxious, people look for something that will keep them grounded. Not all coping mechanisms are healthy, though. Those who enjoy a sense of inner peace understand it cannot be manufactured and comes from within. There's no need to reach for outside influences to steady yourself when you cultivate inner peace in your daily life. There are many reasons we need to develop inner peace in our lives. It does not waver in the presence of troubles or difficult situations so that you can act and make decisions from a place of love, not fear. It eliminates most stress and helps you deal with stress more effectively when it does get through. It improves your overall focus. It facilitates self-awareness. It reduces negative, agitated thinking and worry. It improves creativity. It reduces anxiety. It improves your relationships. Inner peace is a lifestyle that can be chosen, and if more people adopted it as a practice, we would live in a much better world. Inner peace gives you the power to control your mind, so in some ways, it's like a superpower. It may take time, patience, and effort, but that's all part of the journey toward the steady mind, healthy balance, and a strong sense of self-awareness that comes along with inner peace. It's more than worth the effort. 5 ways to cultivate inner peace daily. Some things in life take a little bit of time and practice to achieve, but once you achieve them, you're good to go. An example is riding a bike. You learn and work toward being able to spin the wheels, steer, and brake, and once you master it, you no longer need to practice. Not all things are like this, though. Some things require a consistent effort to reap the benefits. What category do you think inner peace falls under? Easy as riding a bike? Guess again. Cultivating inner peace is like a muscle. You need to be consistently practicing it and innovating your approach as life brings you new challenges. The beauty of cultivating inner peace is that it's found within the practice. No perfection is required. Read on to learn 5 ways you can cultivate inner peace daily. 1. Meditate. It's time to sit cross-legged and practice your ohms because meditation is one of the top activities to cultivating peace of mind. But you don't have to cross your legs and chant for hours at a time. Practicing the simple meditation of paying attention to your breath for 10 to 15 minutes a day is all it takes to reap the benefits of reducing anger, less reaction to undesired situations, and lower stress levels. In other words, inner peace. 2. Get outside. It only takes 20 minutes of outdoor time daily to encourage more inner peace. The benefits of spending time outside are twofold. It calms the left side of the brain that tends to grow restless, and it stimulates the right hemisphere, resulting in greater happiness and peace. Enjoy your time in nature, marvel at birds flying, see deeply the beauty of the flowers, and smile as you watch the clouds float by. 3. Be grateful. Daily gratitude journals are trending for a reason. They really work. Several research studies prove that people who document 2 to 3 things they're grateful for every day are much more likely to be positive-minded and less likely to venture down the pathway of pessimism. Inner peace naturally develops when you focus on all the amazing things you have in your life. 4. Spend time with yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the daily hustle and forget that you've had no quiet time to yourself all day. Even spending 10 to 15 minutes a day with yourself will help you unwind from the stresses and worries from the day. You may choose to read, meditate, or participate in a hobby. Developing inner peace requires alone time for introspection. 5. Practice kindness. Ever heard of loving kindness? This term is common among yoga and mindfulness practitioners because exercising kindness is part of a life-altering journey towards your own inner peace. It's not always easy, but it's an integral part of the daily work that goes into achieving a peace-filled life. 8 steps to achieving inner peace today. When was the last time your mind felt at ease? We're not talking about a temporary wave of calm, but a genuine sense of inner peace. The term inner peace is thrown around in today's world. It's a simple concept, but it's not easy. It takes time to work toward attaining inner peace, so here's an 8-step guide to getting a jump start. 1. Limit yourself. That technology craze we talked about? It's real. Screen time is an issue for most of us. It's one of those habits that can get out of control and steal our peace of mind. Sure, you'll still pull out your phone for a social media scroll or to reply to a buzz, but setting boundaries up front is a guarantee that you'll feel less bombarded by technology. 2. Separate big deals from the details. When life gets busy, everything feels like a big deal. When you start on this trend, one tiny stressor can snowball into an all-consuming catastrophe. Figure out what really matters, and if it doesn't, don't sweat it. 3. Take things slowly. Don't groan at the slow down advice bit. Instead, try to hear it out. Your body affects your mind and vice versa. When you slow things down on a physical level, you're better able to slow down on a mental level. 4. Stop being late. As hard as it is to break the habit of running behind schedule, you should break it. Being on time, better yet early, alleviates the stress of running late. 5. Let it be. The Beatles had it right when they sang "Let It Be." There are some things you just can't control in life. Whether it's a previous relationship or an unfavorable work situation of the past is behind you. Focus on the present moment and let go of everything else. 6. Stop procrastinating. You may think that pushing off a pesky responsibility is saving you the stress, but it only prolongs it. At the end of the day, you're still going to have to do it, right? So why wait? It's like the Band-Aid ripping analogy. You choose to either rip it off quickly, face the pain, and then get over it, or rip it off slowly and endure it for a longer amount of time. Procrastinating takes a lot of mental energy that could be used for something else. 7. Remember to breathe. The best way to connect with yourself is through the breath. Breathing is what keeps you alive and it's what keeps you anchored. If you feel you're losing your inner peace, stop and focus on your breath. When we get stressed, we breathe shallowly, which tells our body we're under attack. Simply spending a few minutes breathing slowly and deeply will help your mind and body relax. 8. Take it day by day. When today is tough, know that tomorrow will come. Life has its ups and downs, just like your week will have its ups and downs. Try not to get too caught up in one bad day. It's how you respond to the stress triggers in your life that allow or deny inner peace. 8 signs that you have achieved inner peace. Most major accomplishments can be measured easily. You reach your goal and then you have a big celebration. With inner peace, it's a little harder to quantify when you've actually achieved it. Since inner peace is a one-man show, your finish line could manifest in a few different ways. Don't let that get you down, though. There are a few telltale signs that you have achieved inner peace, and here are 8 of them. 1. Lost interest in judging people. When you're 100% content with who you are, you have no interest in judging others or comparing their lives to yours. 2. Less stress and worry. If you find yourself singing "Don't worry, be happy," you're probably echoing your new mantra. It takes a lot to be stress-free, and one of the biggest contributors to this is having inner peace. 3. All smiles. The smile is a symbol of contentment, bliss, and happiness. It's the motif of any calm, peaceful person's life. The next time you catch yourself smiling, make a note of it so you can remember the peace that you now have. 4. Saying thank you more. Maybe you're not actually saying the words, but you're expressing gratitude and appreciation more than you usually do. People who don't have inner peace lack gratitude because they can't see the good in life. On the other hand, once you achieve inner peace, you'll likely feel much more appreciative. 5. Hope beats fear. Rather than doubting the future and fearing what's next, you're hopeful. You can imagine the rest of your life being filled with joy and love. Previously, you may have been afraid of what was ahead, and now fear isn't able to get a grip on you. 6. Love is in the air. Inner peace heightens feelings of love and compassion. It means you're happy with who you are inside and out. In other words, you've learned how to love yourself. Once you love yourself, it's easier to love everyone around you. 7. Cherish each moment. Your mind is wandering less. You're not focused on the past or the future, and you're taking each moment as it comes. These are among the many signs that you know how to cherish each moment in a peaceful state of being. 8. Willing to share? Less is more, right? With peace of mind comes a willingness to give more to others. It's a sense of compassion and selfless love that comes with newfound contentment in life. 6 real-world tips for achieving inner peace starting today. Every life story has a beginning, middle, and an end. For the most part, we can't control the beginning or the end, just the middle. What do you want your middle to look like? It could be a journey with twists and turns that you embrace, or the one that you're fighting to gain control over. You may want to govern your destiny, but some things are uncontrollable. One of the most important things you can do to achieve inner peace is to stop fighting the things you can't control. Instead, work towards cultivating the things that you can control. That starts today with this list of tips to help you achieve inner peace. 1. Find clarity by resolving as much as you can. Sometimes it feels like a lack of clarity brings about a sense of peace. Without a finite answer, you can conjure any explanation or resolution in your mind, so it's comforting. But in the long run, it's not. Try not to leave things unresolved. Be proactive whenever you can. 2. Hold yourself accountable. Have you ever said, "She made me mad," or "I'm so sad because of him," or something along those lines? The blame is on the other person, not you. Inner peace means you have a strong sense of self-awareness, and you aren't easily fazed by the actions of others. You also understand that no one can make you feel a certain way, because that comes from within. 3. Be honest. Honesty is an age-old virtue for a reason. Mark Twain once said, "If you can tell the truth, you never have to remember anything." Being honest alleviates the stress of keeping track of all of your lies. Don't forget about being honest to yourself, too. We can easily fool ourselves into believing what isn't true. This is a sure way to keep inner peace at bay. 4. Learn more about yourself. Dive deeper than the surface of yourself. Analyze what makes you tick and embrace your quirks. When you make peace with who you truly are and where you want to go in life, you'll discover an inner peace you thought you'd never find. 5. Adrenaline junkies. Tread lightly. For all the adrenaline junkies out there, don't forget to take some time to slow down. It could be a workaholic lifestyle or a fascination with engaging in dangerous activities. Whatever it is, it's not always the healthiest for your body. Adrenaline rushes are exciting, but it shouldn't be a daily affair. 6. Find out what makes you mad. But don't get more angry about it. Pay attention to your triggers and learn how to work with them more constructively. You'll be way calmer in the long run. So are you going to cultivate a story of happiness and upward growth? Make your middle one for the books. Pun intended.